you that it's a very small amount that actually guessed it was the seats are going to the TMI covers are going to my car. It's not Ryan this time. I spent some money on my car finally, and we're getting them done in this. So there's like 3 out of 100 people that actually guessed my car. So good job, guys. We're gonna flip this around, and I want to show you guys my reasoning for that. So let's flip this around and we'll get right into it. So like most seats in these cars, the passenger is absolutely perfect. The back seats are mint. For me, it was this driver's side. So I could have just purchased the driver's side or just got this repaired, but I've had this car, like you guys, like I've said it 100 times, I've had this car for about 12 years, and I kind of wanted something different, and I've always loved that dark suede. So that's what we went with. I found them at a decent price on eBay, picked them up, and they're not the leather, they're the vinyl, but I'm gonna be straight up honest, the vinyl looks amazing. It looks just, the quality looks just as nice as this leather, and the feel of it looks just as good too. So we're gonna run with that. Out the door, they were $1,200. If you were to buy them from TMI right now, I think they're like $1,600. And if you were to get the leather replacement from TMI, because I looked into it, it's $3,300. So, and again, that comes with the Cobra in the, just like the factory right there in the middle. So again, I wanted something different. I wanted this seat fixed, and the other thing too, just down here, just from driving it through the years, you know, we have some wear marks in this. It's a little darker because the suede is a little harder to clean, but I do love the suede, so I wanted to stay with that factory style seat. So my reason for that, we're gonna get right into it, and we're gonna get these seats out of the car. So stay tuned, follow along, and we're gonna try to do as much as we can with the how-to and walking everybody through it, pausing in between and just getting it done. So we'll get right into it. All right, so here's where we at. We have both seats out. Obviously the driver's side is the only one with the power. Real simple clip. You just literally lift up on your thumb on the back. It's easier to get it out, pushing the seat forward, coming in there with your thumb, pushing it out. Tried from the front, really couldn't get it. Not real dirty in here, guys. I'm kind of proud of myself. This is really it. It's where the vacuum wouldn't reach. So we'll get in here, we'll clean this up. We do have some carpet cleaner as well. Since while we're in here, we're gonna get that done as well. Just make sure it's all nice and clean when it goes back in. And let's go check the other side out. Ryan had this one out pretty quick too. So it's up here on the bench. This is probably where we'll be doing the work.
That bench has seen
this thing has seen a lot of stuff. This is again from 1924.
Yeah, you know how I keep it so clean?
How's that?
Simple
green. Oh my God, Jesus Almighty! He got me. He got me on that one. I should have known that was coming. Here, guys, this side was a little tougher. I'm pretty sure that these bolts. You think they went down to the subframe?
They didn't. That's right under.
So, on this side, the seats went into the subframe, and he dropped some. Had to get underneath the car to get those out. A little tougher on this side, but again, it's pretty quick. So, again, not too dirty. We'll come in here and get this cleaned up and start working on these seats. So here's where we're at, guys. We're taking off the Torx. What size torque is that? Do you remember?
T45.
It's a 45 on here. What we're doing is we're disconnecting the base and the back here. And then these are simply just clipped in here. This comes under, clips here. So we just pulled them up, and we're gonna start working off this leather here in a minute. And we're starting with the passenger side seat first. And just like that, the seat's in 2 pieces. So I think what we essentially are going to start first here is just figuring out. This is a
This should just peel back.
this is a first for.
You got 4 snap covers, front, back, left, and right.
Should we come across any of those hog rings yet or no?
You will when we flip it.
Okay.
There should be some here and potentially there, and there's going to be some Velcro in here.
It's all Velcro.
See the hog rings there.
Okay. So yeah. So in here.
Now, let me do this because I don't want to destroy these covers.
Yeah.
These are in decent shape still. Usually when I'm doing this, I'll take an X-Acto knife and just cut the old cover
Yeah.
because we're not saving it.
Right. But we want
These
to.
we want to save.
I want to save these.
So
Yeah.
I'm going to try to cut the hog rings.
So he's just coming in here, guys.
And then this is Velcro here. And there's going to be more hog rings.
And the hog rings basically look like this, and they pinch it. So again, I don't want these damaged, so I'm gonna be keeping these and just putting them away for. Yeah, these look good.
There you go.
So a couple hog rings later, this is probably, you guys missed about 12 seconds. And once we got these 1, 2, 3, 4 out, it literally just peeled off the back. So the bottom's clear, free and clear
Foam's
right
in
now.
great shape.
Yeah, I think the foam's in
Granted,
awesome
this is the
shape.
passenger
Yeah,
side,
this
so-
side, this has very minimal.
And I'm pretty sure TMI makes replacement foam if you guys have a torn up driver's seat like Joe.
Yeah, Joe might need the
He's not
foam.
here again,
Oh,
but
we called him. We did our part. We got Ben today.
Yeah, Joe's replacing.
Joe's
pull the old hog rings out, guys. You don't want to leave those in.
yeah, pull them out. You don't want anything to kind of
So here's what the hog
possibly.
rings snap to. There's a metal bracket that runs inside the
Oh
foam.
yeah, so you can feel the bracket, and it looks like this whole top section was the hog, and then this section down here is the Velcro. But yeah, pull those out so you don't puncture the new seat. Get the metal out of there.
I'm ready.
We are.
All right, guys. So make sure we're doing the passenger seat. So you want to have the cover that has the suede style liner on the inside bolster, and it's going to be the same on the driver's seat. There's two different. You don't want to put the driver's seat cover on. You'll have the suede on the outside where it's supposed to be the leather.
Correct. Yep.
So when I'm doing this, I fold it inside out, and I set my hog rings before I put my Velcro and pull the seat covers over. If you try to put these on and start them and then work the hog rings, there's not much room to work with. So I like to set the center hog rings first, then I'll set my Velcro and work my way forward. With these, I might do the hog rings all at once and then set the Velcro last. So I'm going to start with the center. I'm going to make sure that this is centered on the seat, and then we'll get the hog ring tool and we'll do that.
So a little upset with Ryan. Apparently he's had an air conditioner the entire time we've been working in the garage. So what's up with that, dude?
You know what I clean that thing with?
Price, yeah, Simple Green. He wiped it all down with Simple Green. So we got the air conditioner going. We got some fans.
That's what I use for the silver car, usually.
Yeah, that's nice. I'll tell you what, though, this car does look good in here.
Treat.
No, I'm not trading you. All right, we're gonna get right back to it. Work on these hog rings and keep this going. So with this, when you're pressing them in, you just you're clamping that hog ring on that metal bar behind it.
Yes.
Okay.
If you don't put that hog ring on there, you'll have all kinds of wrinkles in your seats.
Right. So it's that's pulling the center tight, or wherever area the hog ring's
So
at.
there's 4 on this set on that flap. So
Okay.
4.
So you just set 1, or is that 2 so far?
Set 1.
That's 1, okay. Just to hold it where you want it. And what he did, guys, was came back here and lightly set the Velcro so that this seat is essentially lined up where he wants it to be. While he's working on that, we're going to introduce somebody. So this is Ben. He's been a friend of mine for over 20 years.
23 years.
Yeah, since high school. Ben has a car that we're going to be getting on the channel super soon. Vortec, supercharged, big intercooler, 96 GTS car. So guys, if you guys don't know what the GTS is, it's essentially got manual doors. Oh my God, I'm over here making a mess. Let's get back to it. So his car has the manual, it's got no power, right?
Window cranks, no power seats, no power trunk.
Correct. And your uncle was the original owner and ordered the car brand new that way.
That's correct. Yeah.
And you've had the car for how long?
Since 2004.
So your uncle bought the car in New York,
Yeah.
96.
I rode it the first day he got it.
Yep. And now
Got a
Ben
ticket in
Ben has it, and he's had it since, again, 2004.
2004.
And has been taking care of it ever since. Again, has a little Vortec on it. Sounds great. Awesome. It's probably around 350, 375 at the tire. Me and Ryan are going to get it in here with Ben. And those are known for having a upper intake issue, so we're going to address that. Get the PI intakes on, the PI head style upper intake, because that corrects the non-PI heads, because those ones are all plastic and they're known for leaking. So that car is going to be coming in here soon too, guys, so stay tuned for that. And I want to do kind of an intro on that as well, because it is a really, really clean car, so we'll stay tuned. All right, how's this looking over here? So here's a quick update. The bottom's on. I'd say probably 20 minutes on this. The backside, let me pause this and flip this over. On the backside, what we had to do, just the tough part, was getting this clip over the lip. You can kind of see the lip here. It just runs the whole edge of the seat all the way around. And then these clips, pull them nice and tight. This side gave us a little trouble, a little more to reach around here. But we pulled up on this corner, got the length we needed, and got it on there. Again, I'll flip this around. We'll check out the finished product. So again, we opted for the vinyl, and I'm telling you, looking at this stuff is some good quality. It feels just as soft as the leather. It looks like the leather, and I think it looks awesome on the seat itself. So I was a little leery on it. Me and Ryan talked about it. I don't know, dude. How many times did I ask you?
Well,
And
I mean, many times I've asked you, myself is going to be going to paint.
Yeah, if not more. And I'm glad he kind of talked me into it. So it looks good. We're going to get this off, work on the back, and then we'll have the driver's seat done.
Down at the same time. So I like to use a coat hanger. I get the coat hanger.
So we're watching Justin SVT on YouTube showing us how to get the headrest off. So
Make sure
thanks, bro. We appreciate it.
first pulling the headrest all the way
Because there's a button about right here to release this. So we're going to start working on this, working the material back. So, and then we'll work at that headrest and get that out of there. All right, guys, so we got the headrest off, and like Justin was explaining on that video, to release this, we ran a metal coat hanger down the center, as you can see here, and there's a button through that hole. Once you feel pressure on that button, push the headrest back in while you're pushing on that the coat hanger, and pull at the same time. Push the button, and then pull this out and you release. So put these off to the side, and we'll keep working.
These are going to be easier.
All right, so the leather is, the suede there is removed. We got the shoulder strap off for the belt.
These are in good shape, dude.
Shoulder loop. Yeah, that was in solid shape. And again, on the driver's side, the worst one is just on that side holster, but that was clean too.
They
So.
get a little grease from the headrest.
Oh, I'm serious? Really?
Yeah,
clean it up now.
Okay.
Well, that wasn't your fault, because Chris was the one who pulled the headrest off.
Could have been. So
Alright.
we'll get that cleaned up. We got a little grease on the other one over there. We got some suede cleaner on there.
Halfway.
But we gotta put the holes in for that head, the belt loop. We gotta get some holes in the new one for the
Dang, bro.
the actual.
These work good. Took it right off.
Did it take it off? Good. And I think we gotta make some holes for the
There's a couple things we gotta do.
yeah, for the hardware and stuff. So we're gonna work on that, get it lined up, and then we'll go from there.
Hey, hold on. Remember, you got this thing here.
We'll cut that through.
Leave that.
Let's get it straight at the top.
I think that's why they said the sun too.
All right, guys. So here's where we're at. We have the seat on there, and Ryan, point out to where it's at. Walk us through it.
Just gonna, there's the lever for the recline.
Right.
We just gotta cut a little slit
To get that to fit. Go.
This just pulls off. There's a little tab that slides on here.
Yep.
It just locks on there.
All right, and then what he did is he just made a small slit, and we're gonna have to do the same thing for the top because that's a solid piece of material up there, so that we can get the headrest back in, and for the same thing with the loop for the belt loop, we have to make some holes for that as well. So other than that, this back seat is pretty much where we want it to be. Can we flip it around, lift it up, and let's see, get this thing on camera here? So we got some creases in there. We think that once we get in some heat, we can work those.
Put it out in the sun.
Those, I'm sorry, not heat, the sun. Let them warm up, and then we can work some of those wrinkles out. But other than that, I think it looks good, right, dudes?
Yeah. It looks great.
Yeah, looks awesome.
I mean, that's factory.
Yeah,
Look at the factory driver's seat. It's got that too.
yeah.
Once I set it out in the sun for a little bit and it sits,
It'll
look
correct
good.
that. All right, so what we're doing is going to keep working this, mess with it for a little bit, and then we're going to make some slits at the top there.
Back seat will be easier. The driver's seat's gonna be the
All right, so now what we're doing again, he's feeling for where that rod slides down for the headrest, and making that hole. It's a simple slit straight across, nothing fancy. And then that bracket that the headrest sits on actually has a plastic clip that fits over that, so you won't see any of the cuts. Dude, I killer job, man. It's looking great.
This is my first time with the Cobra seats. Like I said, I've done this a couple times with the Gladiator.
Yep. He did his Gladiators, same thing, the TMI material.
It was cat skins, but it's the same
Oh, it was
concept.
cat skins, that's right. And you know, his seats look awesome. So we're just gonna keep coming in here messing with it. But on this seat, probably, you know, the other seats I don't think we're gonna have an issue with, but the material underneath look great too, so we're gonna have to replace any of that.
Give me the
The headrest?
Get him the stock cover.
Inside where?
Well, actually, hang on a second. I might not need it. It's in the house, but I don't think
All right, so what we found out the easier way of doing this is, as you see, Ryan's got a pin right there, so he's finding the hole, found the first hole for this bracket, put the pin in there, actually went through, and then made a little larger hole with that screwdriver, and then basically worked the bolt through with the Milwaukee, and it worked very well that way. So a little nerve-wracking putting holes in some clean leather, or I should say vinyl on this.
This ain't my first time though, so I'm a little more.
Yeah, whatever. You were nervous, dude. So I wanted these in because I want the whole factory look of the car to be there. The headrest is back there, behind the seat.
Oh no,
And I just wanted the seats to go back the way they came out. I want that factory look because I do love these seats, and I think, you know, the Terminator nailed it. Should say Ford nailed it building the Terminator with these seats. So again, with that. So now we just got to get that to that bracket to clip in there.
Where's the?
Oh yeah, where's that? Is it on the? Oh, we gotta find this plastic guard real quick. All right, problem diverted. We found the guard.
Okay.
Good. And just like that, we have the. Here, Joe, you flip that around so we get a good look at it.
That was pretty good.
Yeah. So this is the passenger seat. The backs are done, and we just got to basically bolt them together. And
Guys, when you're doing this, be very careful. The seat track for the headrest has grease on it. It will get all over the front of this if you're not paying attention.
And we did make that mistake on the factory. The seat cover, taking it off. We did get some grease on it, but we had some Suede cleaner here, so we're able to get that out.
The Suede cleaner worked a little bit, but
Come on, dude. Why you mess with me, man?
we'll clean it later with something else.
Whatever. All right, so we're gonna button this up, get it figured out, and then we'll work on the driver's seat. This man can't help himself. I mean, just show him the bottle. This guy and his Simple Green. It's outrageous. Simple Green for life over here. All right, so here's where we're at. We have the. My God, I hit it again. I keep kicking this stupid fan.
Chris is on a mission to break my stuff.
So, Ben, can you flip that around real quick? Let's see if he's strong enough. We have the passenger seat completely done. Everything is installed. We had to drill some holes, or cut some holes for this. Had to cut a hole for the headrest. We had to put 2 holes for these guys here. And then we had to have 1 hole back here for this. And this is just on the bracket, so that was not a big deal. But here's the seat, guys. The Cobra's right there in the middle. Ryan cleaned my... God, I smell it too. Simple Green, dude. He's going to get that installed, and at this point, we have the passenger seat all done. And again, what we're going to do, we're going to get this out in the sun, kind of play with that, just get that worked out. Some of these creases, they've been sitting in a box forever, so we'll work that out. But let's refresh on what this looked like here on the other side. So let's go to the driver's seat. So take a good look. All right, and here's what we started with. So this is the driver's seat that we're going to do next, but night and day difference, guys. So huge win with that TMI. So far so good. We think we made a really good choice. We're gonna tackle this one next. This one's gonna be a little harder because we have more areas to we got to cut into, because again, you know, these driver seats are powered and have all these lumbar adjustments, so we got to work on that as well. So this one might be a little harder, but should be a little quicker because we kind of have that first one down. So we're gonna dive right into this one, get working, and get this done. All right, guys, we got the seat covers off just the bottoms right now. We're gonna work on the back after this. We're gonna do a little surgery on this seat. This one here, obviously, it's driver. So it's gonna
go on top of it.
It's gonna need a little fixing, so we're gonna work on that. Other than like this metal bar that we have to kind of glue back down on this side and over here, the foam itself looks good. It's not all beat up, so we're just gonna fix this. Because again, this is kind of coming out where we're gonna hog ring it down. We'll get that all glued back in, and then start working on getting this back together. But for those of you guys that don't know, there's a couple fittings in here where the what you call it, the air would go, Ryan. Air comes through, which is what uses that adjustable lumbar on these, and there's like a bladder in the back of here. So once we get this off, we probably will be able to see that bladder, but this is where it fills up at. So this just pulls apart. It's super easy. And anything else over here? Oh, and then this side here obviously has the electronics for the switches themselves. So we're gonna have to cut something for that switch. Cut a hole for that. Just keep this going. Once we get this repaired, we'll start filming again. The driver's seat is a little more nerve-wracking than the passenger seat because you got a lot of holes you got to cut.
This is not
so this, again, we took our time on this. You got to cut a nice size hole in the backside over here for that tube to go through, and then now we got to cut a really good size hole for the front buttons here. So this part of it's kind of nerve-wracking. Everything else went together really nice on the seat.
I'm gonna hold it this way because it's offset, it's not centered.
There's the bracket for this is pretty big. It's pretty big. So that's
Yeah, that's huge, dude. So our option here is take our time.
Send it.
Small. No, we ain't sending it, bro.
I'm about to.
Small cuts.
Why don't you
and
put that yellow tape on there?
essentially just trim it up as we go.
And then mark it, and then cut it. That way you can measure to it. I mean, if you're not worried about it, so I'm on that seam. And then right there.
Oh my gosh, this is horrible.
Ooh.
Stuff is thick. It's not cheap stuff.
Are you videoing this?
Yes. This is very nerve-wracking. I don't like this.
And if I mess it up, it's not my responsibility. It's Chris's because he wanted the seats installed, so we're good.
Hey man, you no. You talked me into this whole thing. I know, we can't, there's no going back
Look
at
at
this.
the foam on this. Holy shit.
Yeah, it is nice and thick. Guys, these TMI seat covers are
They're a lot
super
better
nice.
than the factory.
So then we just got to trim that back a tad. We're not cutting that out. We're just trimming it back, right? Yeah, push that under, and then we get this bracket in there. So let us mess with this, kind of clean it up, and we'll come back once we get this where we want it to be. All right, guys, so what we're gonna do is finish up this bottom seat, and then we're just gonna work on the back. You guys saw us do the back on the other one. So what we're gonna do is just get all this plastics and stuff all put back together. We got all the holes cut for this, so essentially the bottom is done. And we're just gonna try to wrap this up and get to the back seat, so stay tuned. All right, so here's where we're at. We didn't really show too much on this seat, really just for the fact of it's literally the exact same thing on that, except for there was just a little more time invested in cutting for the brackets for all the switches.
Okay, some Wolfgang?
Yeah. We're just gonna get some Wolfgang on there, some leather treatment. And guys, we are pretty much ready to get these in, but what we're gonna do, oh yeah. So.
Pretty nasty, huh?
Yeah, they look really good.
Can't put a set of headlights in a Fox, but we can do seat covers.
We can do seat covers. I don't know, I'm beside myself at how awesome this looks, especially coming from the seats that were in there. Not that they were...
And this should tighten up.
Yeah, that'll tighten up. We put it out in the sun so that we can mess with it, let the material get warmed up, and then we keep coming out here and messing with it. We got to get the backs done. And I don't know, guys, for being, you know, a vinyl seat, they don't look vinyl, they look leather. And the driver's seat, my side, did have that, for those that know about it, that bladder kind of came out of the bracket back here. So what we ended up doing was just pushing it back in, getting a zip tie on there to keep that from happening. That's kind of a common problem with these seats, though. When you're adjusting the bolster and all that, the bladder will kind of push out the back. So we did fix that one on this seat as well. All in all, making good time. It is tedious, so we're gonna come right in here, start pulling these back seats out, and get these done. These should be a lot quicker. I mean, would you agree, dude?
Yeah.
So we'll get right to it and get right back to work. Okay, here's where we are at right now. I just took out the back seats, and super simple. There's 3 8mm up top. You got an 11/16 there, an 11/16 there, and you've got 1, 2, 3 10mm there. Now you have to take off this back kind of like trim piece that sits above. And it literally sits here. You take off them 3 8mm, you pull up, and it comes out because you've got these kind of like plastic tabs that you have to lift out on. And we can thank Danny Johnson's Garage for that. We just watched his video to get these seats out because I wasn't sure if the whole bracket had to come out, which it did. So these all come out on this bracket, and then what we can do is now we're going to separate the seats because they're kind of like bolted together here, and then on each side it looks like there's a retaining clip and a bolt there. So we're working on getting these out. sneak peek. And Ryan's still working on that bottom seat over here. So we're gonna get back into this, get them apart, and keep on it. All right, guys, pretty simple to get these back seats off of this bracket. Now that I look at it, probably could have left this bracket in the car to remove these seats. What was kind of confusing was that you got this 15 mil bolt here, and you got this plastic clip. The other side of it, you kind of got this dowel here, and the seat simply just slides into that. So once you remove this side, this bracket is right up against kind of like the interior trim pieces. So in order to get the bolt out, it is pretty tight. But looking at it, it was kind of hard to tell if this had to come out. So I'm assuming if I kind of just use like a ratcheting wrench or something, I probably could have got in there and got this out. Because again, you can kind of see this like this dowel right here. This end of the seat has a hole, and it actually has another one of these clips inside the seat here, and that's simply just like this inside the seat. Just that's what retains the seat, and it swivels on that. So probably didn't have to take out this whole thing, but at the end of the day, it was super simple. It's really only like 3, 6, 8, 9 bolts, so it was quick. Not a big deal, but if you are looking to get the whole bracket out, as we explained before, you got the 2 on the bottom, 3 up top, and then 3 up on the way top here. And then, but I do think if you just take out this one, kind of take the time and use like a ratcheting wrench, you probably don't have to remove this whole bracket. But while it's out, I'll take it out, I'll get it all cleaned up, and I'm going to clean back in there too. But the seats are off, and we're going to get them over to Ryan and start tearing off these covers here to keep going on that. So we're going to keep this moving. Hey guys, real quick, we're gonna keep going. We're moving right through this. I want to show you guys a quick little tip. You guys notice it's kind of probably a little harder to see on the hyperlapse. There is this Velcro here. Be very careful pulling the seat off of there. You don't want to pull this Velcro off the phone, because then you have no way. There's no hog rings on this one. So what is holding that essentially to the seat is strictly this Velcro. All the seats have it, but be extra careful on this. Another cool piece that we found, glued onto the trim of the seat here, it's got the date, November 4th, no, not November.
August 14th.
August 14th, 2002.
Chris just had a stroke.
I just stroked out again. So August 14th, 2002, there's like a sticker kind of glued onto here, so we thought that's pretty cool. We're going to keep moving, get right back into it. I just want to share that quick piece of information.
Hey guys, I'm back.
He's
I'm
back.
just coming to visit.
Hey, we call him the blister because he shows up when all the work's done.
Yeah. All right, we'll get right back into it. All right, guys, where we're at right now is just putting in, I just bolted in the backs. That's all put together. Again, it was like 2, 4, 7 bolts. Put the trim on there. I kind of did some cleaning and wiping up while I was in there as well. And Ryan's just clicking in the bottom of the back seat there, getting the seat belts fed through. She's done. We started at, what time do you think we started? 3?
Yeah,
A little after 3. We'll say 3:30 to be safe. It is currently 8:02. So 4.5 hours later, we did a complete install on the TMI seats here. And guys, I have to say, this looks absolutely stunning. So we're gonna wrap that up, get this in the car. We'll come back with a B-roll and kind of just showcase these seats, so stay tuned. All right, guys. Today has been a day. Finally got some time on my car. We haven't touched this car since the beginning of the year. So it's about time we got to it. I pulled some money out of my pocket, finally did what I've been wanting to do for a while. I was back and forth on doing a custom seat, then just doing these dark suede inserts. Found these on eBay, so we got them in the car. All in all, 4.5 hour day. That's with taking about a 30-minute break for, you know, getting some food. And we just pushed through it, got the front and the back done all in one day. Everything's installed. Help for some friends here. We got Joe, we got Ryan, Lex was here helping, Ben came and helped. So again, when you got a team of people helping, you can get stuff like this done pretty much in you know one shot, one day. And I'm super excited at how this looks. Again, most of you guys guessed this fool bought them because he buys everything. But it was my turn.
Not today.
So it was my turn. My Red Fire got some love. I'm super excited. I can't wait to drive it. So
I approve of the seats a lot. I like it a lot.
yeah.
Full-
Did you get some video of them?
Yeah, I got some video in there. So
Full Jobra approval.
yeah, Joe Bro, new to the Cobra game, approves.
They
So
look good.
again, I'm super happy with this. So guys, stay tuned. We got some more stuff coming out. We're gonna be picking up on the Fox here in another couple days and getting back at it. But as always, it's Chris, we got Ryan, we got Joe, Lex, Ben. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. We'll catch you on the next one. Guys, throw us a like, subscribe if you can. We want to keep pushing out the Terminator content, the Fox content, and really just building car content. So if you can, guys, again, if you haven't subscribed, shoot something our way. We'd appreciate it. As always, it's SVT Garage, and thank you.
You